are a good parent, the children will not even know that you are a stepmother. They will not know you are a stepfather, simply because they are getting the needs, the basic needs. They are getting care. They are getting the love and the belonging to that particular family. And that those are children who develop characters that makes them responsible in the society, makes them responsible when they interact with other children. Hi guys, welcome to Professor Beatrice Burugo Talk Show. I welcome you to subscribe if you are new to this YouTube channel. Share the link and like it, and kindly turn to the notification bell so that you can get my new videos as I upload them. Today, as usual, I talk about social, mental, and psychological issues that are affecting our people in the society today. And today, I'm talking about a topic on caring for children in blended families. And I want to start by saying a blended family is a family that is made up of a father, mother, and children. But these children are three types. There are those children who are of the father, there are those children who are of the mother, and there are those children who are of both the father and the mother. Actually, I call them the lowest common denominator because they actually bring the two families together. So in some situations, we cannot avoid such families. One of the reasons why we have blended families is because of unhealthy relationships where somebody breaks up and a child in a previous relationship. The other side, the man also separates with the mother to the child or children and gets another wife. And so as a result, you find that they come into another second relationship with the children from their previous relationships. And therefore, it constitutes a blended family. It can also be as a result of death, loss of a loved one. And the man is left with the children, or the wife is left with the children, and therefore they consider remarriage. As a result, you find they have such kind of children. So in our society, we cannot condemn such kind of families because they are there. Actually, we need to support them. We need to help them cope with the situations that affect or that lend to their reconstruction. Now, when a mother gets children from the husband, of course, after some time, they also get children with the same husband. And so you'll find that we have three types of children, like I have said before. Now, this is where the bone of contention comes in. That as children grow, unless the parents are very, very keen to really tell them that they are our children, or you belong to all of you belong to us, some children may run that they belong to the mother, and this is a stepfather. And as they grow up again out of the treatment in this family, the children may also realize that the father is not the biological father or the mother is not the biological mother. And so that's why they conclude they are getting certain types of treatment. And that is where I want us to reason together and know that a child is a child. Irrespective of who brought them into the world, they require respect, they require love, they require to be taken care of. So basically, these children, if they are not handled very, very well, they can develop what we call sibling rivalry or hatred for each other. Why? Because some would feel that they are being given special attention by the father. Others may feel they are getting special attention from the mother, yet there are those who feel they are more important because they belong to the mother, they also belong to the father. So they feel they have a better place. And so if these parents are not really in good terms, or if these parents are not really communicating well to their children, or they are not treating their children equally, it may make issues to arise in this family, and such children can develop hatred for one another, and they can start labeling themselves as children type A, children type B, and children type C. This is where the parents should come out very strongly and actually tell them that you are our children. It doesn't matter how you came into this family. They should equalize them in terms of assessing education, in terms of food provision, in terms of security needs, in terms of psychological support, in terms of challenges in their coming up or growing up. So basically, when the parents are able to balance all this, then the children will learn to trust one another. They will learn to love one another. The same children will appreciate one another. And actually, this diversity will bring them together more. So I really want to urge the parents who are listening to me today that we are the common denominator. Actually, we are the ones who are supposed to bring these children together. We are the same people who are supposed to mentor them to be, to love one another, to know that it doesn't matter who brought you into this world. You are my sister, you are my brother, and you care for them. But contrary to this, what do we find in most of the societies, most of the families today? You'll find that most of the blended families, children actually have a gap. They even know that these ones belong to mom, and so they get special treatment from the mother. Then another group knows they belong to dad, and they get special treatment from dad. They even know the children who are more important are those who belong to both of the father and the mother. So this one is really not a good thing, because it makes children to really know that I am preferred more than the other, I am valued more than the other, and as a result, it can affect their development. Remember, there is what we call child growth and development. So as they grow, they may grow knowing that there are those who are more important than others. So in their developmental stages, even when they get into colleges, universities, even when they get married, those differences will be passed to their children, their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren, and this reconstructed or blended family will continue getting separated or getting more cohesive, or getting more united, depending on how the parents handle these children. It is my appeal to the parents that we really need to support children, even those with special needs, even those we feel they came out of wedlock. A child is a child. The minute you give your child more preference and more attention, and even show greater love, the other child feels it. Remember, you affect them psychologically. Remember, you affect their social needs. Remember, when you disapprove something, they also feel bad, and even try to think and discover more about their biological parents. So if you are a good parent, the children will not even know that you are a stepmother. They will not know you are a stepfather, simply because they are getting the needs, the basic needs. They are getting care. They are getting the love and the belonging to that particular family. And that those are children who develop characters that makes them responsible in the society, makes them responsible when they interact with other children, when they mingle with other children. They feel that we didn't belong to this family, and they become united and they support the family. They even have family boundaries and they have their territory. They are very proud. But if the parents are not very firm from the word go, you will find very, very divided children. And this will be passed on. Remember, it is about generational transmission of many things that come from these families. My appeal to parents: a child is a child. Whether the child is biological, whether the child is adopted, whether the child belongs to the husband or the wife, whether the child, whichever method the child found their place in that blended family, they require love, they require recognition, they require appreciation, and more so they require the parental support. Otherwise, even God is not happy when you separate these children. You give one very good meal, another child is given a very lesser value meal, or even the clothes, very expensive clothes, another one is given less expensive clothes. Treatment in school, the fees is paid for one child, and the other child is out of school because you are not paying their fees. So as a result, they discover in their own ways and from people. Remember, they are brought up in a culture. They are brought up when people didn't know that the mother of this one, the father of this one, the 1, 2, 3 things happened. And so they will pass the information. And how do they pass this information to these children? They will pass it in a very negative way. And as a result, this child now will start either being rebellious, or this child will start discovering the source of their own identity. And they will get friends, they will get teachers, and as a result, you will start saying as a parent, this child has become rebellious, they are ruined, they are quarrelsome, when you are the only cause. So my last appeal to all the parents is that let us embrace our children, let us support them, let us take care of them, because we do not know who becomes who tomorrow. Remember, your biological child can desert you, and that other child who is out of marriage, who got connected to you through your spouse, can really help you at the time of need. So children are children and they are special. Let us give them equal treatment. And from this, I really want to appreciate you for really supporting me in this channel. And for today, I just want to remind us to subscribe, to like the channel, and even to share the link with others. For today, it is bye-bye from me. God bless you. Thank you.